Hey guys, how we doing? Thought I'd try this a little bit later at night. I'm in my jammies. So hello. Um, how we doing? Um, yeah, it's dark out where I'm at. Don't mind my hair. Just kind of been laying on the couch doing, watching TV, watching 16 Candles. I love that movie. Um, but how we doing? Um, I hope you can join me for any discussion you guys like to talk about. Since no one's here yet, I'm just going to start talking about the energies that we're leaving behind in 2025. I know I've talked about it before, but it's an energies of the past. We don't live there anymore. Um, we've done some releasing, we've done some letting go, and it's been interesting. It's been a roller coaster, and I know a lot of you would agree. But what we're to be bringing in 2026 is a whole new energy. We've already done the releasing. We know where we need to be, where we want to be, and it's time now to step into that. It's interesting how I don't know. I can kind of feel the energies of next year already. And honestly, January 1st, yes, that's, the Gregorian calendar, I guess they call it. But the real New Year's, or from what I understand, is March 21st, which I think is pretty cool. Um, um, yeah. Uh, I don't know. Um, what's to come. Nobody does. But I am feeling into these energies as we don't, when there's things that we need to release or there's things that come up in our energy that aren't exactly positive, we don't have to go through the same steps we did all last year, go through the whole thing. We can actually just change our energy, change our vibration, raise it higher, just by deciding that's what we're going to do. You can literally, and I've done this and it's getting easier, literally just say, look, I'm not going to be in a bad mood. This is not going to affect me. Um, and I stop fighting it and I just let it, I release it. Um, I don't want to be miserable. Um, we, we all have um, things we want to do, places we want to be. Um, we all have ideas on what we want to bring in, the energies. I'm excited for 2026, to be honest, really excited. Um, I don't have any idea how things are going to happen. I just know what I want to bring in. And it's going to change for all of us throughout the year. What we think we're going to be doing right now, it's going to change. As long as we listen to our intuition. If you trust your intuition, you listen to your intuition, um, and you, oh, for crying in the mud, I'm not going to take any of those. Um, but if you learn to trust your intuition and believe that there's more, there's more knowledge that you're going to be bringing in, more wisdom, more love, more knowing. Your psychicness is coming in, your clairvoyance. Our hearing's changing. Okay, the frequency of this earth right now is rising, and so is ours. And we're all doing this together. One affects the other. Now, as a collective, each person, when we start standing in our truth and we start releasing things that aren't ours, and beliefs and whatever it is that you've released, when we start doing that, that is when the answers will come in. that is when you have changed your perspective on, okay, look, this isn't going to upset me today. And you change your perspective when you keep believing that. You got to believe it. You got to believe the thoughts and the feelings and the energies that are coming in, because honestly, they're going to be more powerful this coming year. A lot more higher vibration, higher frequencies. We're all working on this. Our galactic brothers and sisters and family, they're also sending us energies. Okay. Our sun right now is at peak. Um, what I can't think of the word, but it's at its peak right now. So we're getting solar flares. We're getting energies from the sun. We've had, I think, 3 or 4 planets that have changed signs, and they're big ones like Jupiter and Saturn. I know there's 1 or 2 more. Um, they have changed. So that changes the whole energy of everything we're feeling. So it's going to make it easier for us to be able to hear spirit. We're going to be able to hear, raise our frequency up to be able to hear the frequency of the angels or frequency of our guides. Um, our frequencies have gone up already quite a bit, um, because of the earth, because of the sun, because of our galactic family. Um, the earth herself, she's throwing off some high vibration, high frequency. She's doing a lot of releasing as well. So we're getting it from up above, we're getting it from around us, we're getting from underneath us. There is no excuse for not feeling it. If you're just not feeling it, ask yourself why. If it's something you want to do, no one can make you do it. Um, but yeah, I want to pull some cards. This is a different deck. It's called Clarifying Life Situations. It's kind of cool, but it has 2 different sides. I'll just show you one right now. It just isn't one I'm picking, but it has 2 different options. So basically, there's no reverse and there's no wrong answer. It is what it is. See, I'm dropping shit all the time. But I'm going to take this one since it's just one. Divine flow. Let go of attachments to the outcome and let the universe bring in your gifts. Isn't that awesome? Divine flow. That's the energy that 2026 is bringing in. If we're going to let it go and just trust and believe that the universe has our back and that they've heard us and that all we have to do is take that first step, and it could change in 3-4 months. But it's going to direct you into a path that your soul's asking. Now, I mean, you can predict the future, sure, but it's the future right now. And each decision we make, each timeline we move to with each decision brings a different outcome. So as of right now, you could say in 3 months, this is going to happen. Well, great. But there's going to be things in that 3 month that might guide you to meet someone else, or by chance just run into somebody and you have a conversation, somebody you haven't seen in a while, and you realize, hey, this person, we can help each other. We can be there for each other. We can, whatever it is. Let me pick one. Frost of stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of icy pause, reflective clarity is found. Let me read that again. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of icy pause, reflective clarity is found. So this kind of reminds me of this time of year right now. It's winter. It's talking about it's frosty. Maybe we need to just take a pause. This is a time of hibernation for a lot of animals. I want to be a bear because I want to hibernate. But take that time, rest, look at your perspective at this moment. What are your beliefs at this moment? Is there anything you need to change? Is there anything you need to still let go of? Because I'll guarantee you there's something that we're still, trying trying to release. So time on the clock is 10:04 on the timer. So it's been about 10 minutes. Haven't seen anybody come in yet. That's okay. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm here. Not afraid of hardships. Not afraid of hardships. Confront challenges with courage, for they are the stepping stones to growth and wisdom. Man, yeah. Don't be afraid. These challenges are brought into your path for a reason. Either you take that challenge on and overcome it, use your courage. There's nothing to be afraid of. We're moving forward. As long as you're listening to your heart, your intuition, you're going within, you're doing your breathing, drinking your water, taking care of yourself, getting your rest. And honestly, doesn't that sound like a great day? Well, we can do that. We can get the answers too. When you're in your stillness, you're in your truth. You bring that truth in. And honestly, our consciousness is not inside us. We're inside our consciousness. Think of it that way. So when you sit in silence and you're trying to bring in spirit or higher consciousness, think of it as it's around you. Imagine it, you can feel the energy above you. Channel it through. Breathe it in. Take a deep breath and breathe it in. Release anything that's not yours with your out breath. We've got this, you guys. The next step is stepping into the training, the releasing, everything. The training we've been doing. This is a different time. 2026 is going to be crazy. It really is. And I mean crazy good, in a good way, because things are going to be a lot easier if you're in your truth, if you're listening to your intuition and trusting and believing in it. Know the difference between ego and spirit. Spirit's never going to tell you're not ready to do something, or spirit's never going to tell you you're not good enough or smart enough. Your ego will. So learn the distinction in that. I'm going to keep doing these lives. I'm going to pull one more card just because. On the mend. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Take care of yourself. Okay? Be in the stillness. It's winter. Okay? Do your breathing. Be in your stillness. That's where you're going to find peace. Real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance into the rhythm of possibilities. Isn't that beautiful? Dance into the rhythm of possibilities. Hey, I'm down for a dance party. Maybe we'll have one someday. On your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. No, that's for some of us. Sometimes it's good. You're never going to be happy with anyone else if you're not happy with yourself. You've got to love yourself to find that person that's going to love you the way you want to be loved, the way you should be loved. Okay? If you're not loving yourself and you're not doing for yourself and taking care of yourself, and just living in joy, laughter, finding the joy in life, living from your inner child, telling your inner child, you know what? It's time to shine, little one, and bring that fun one out. So I love you. We're going to do this again sometime. So hang in there, guys. I'm going to do another video probably later. And love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.